Once upon a time, there was a carpenter named John. He lived in a small village with his aging father, Robert. Unfortunately, John's mother had passed away a long time ago, so it was just the two of them. Robert was very weak and could barely walk due to his frailty. This was because John did not provide him with enough food. He had given his father a small clay plate and even a small amount of rice in it seemed like a lot. John was not a good man. He had a bad habit of drinking, and after getting drunk, he would mistreat his father with harsh words. John had a son named Michael who was only 10 years old. Michael was a kind hearted boy who loved his grandfather dearly. He held great respect for him. However, he did not like his father's behavior and character because of the cruel way he treated his grandfather. One day, as Robert was eating his meal from the clay plate John had given him, it accidentally slipped from his hands and fell to the ground, shattering into pieces along with the food. John was working at the other end of the room and witnessed the accident. He became very angry with his father and hurled abuse words at him. The old man felt hurt by what had happened and he was deeply sorry for his mistake. John's harsh words wounded him deeply. Michael, who had witnessed the entire scene, disliked his father's behavior. He was saddened by how his grandfather was being mistreated, but was afraid to speak out against his father. Although he could not directly confront his father, he sympathized with his grandfather. The next day, Michael took some of his father's carpentry tools and a piece of food. He began working with them to make a wooden plate. When his father noticed him working, he asked what he was making. I am making a wooden plate, father, replied Michael. A wooden plate? Why? Asked his father. I am making it for you, father. When you grow old, like my grandfather, you will need a plate for your food. Plates made of clay can break easily. I would not want to scold you severely if that happens. So I want to give you a wooden plate. It's less likely to break, explained Michael. John was shocked to hear this. It was only then that he realized his mistake. His father had always been kind to him and had taken care of him. Now that his father was old and weak, John had been treating him harshly. The realization saddened him deeply, and he regretted his behavior. From that day forward, John treated his father with utmost respect and even gave up drinking. He had learned a valuable lesson from his own son. This story teaches the importance of honoring and respecting our parents at all times. It is our duty and it brings us their blessings.